Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. Alright, all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Alright, once again, this is another lesson. And, before we get started, some quick edification, because this is going to revolve around, like the Spartans, like the 300 and things like that. As far as, our occupation as prophets, as opposed to, other groups, just Israelites in general and things like that. Our spirit compared to theirs, we're just going to get this quick edification. All right. First Maccabees 12 and 20. Arius, king of the Lacedaemonians, to Onias the high priest, greeting. It is found in writing that the Lacedaemonians and Jews are brethren, and that they are of the stock of Abraham. All right, so, those were both, like those 300, like the Spartans were Israelites. So, trying to get this prepared, Slakia. All right, and all right, this is another version of the Bible. All right, the new Oxford Annotated Bible with the Apocrypha. So just gonna get this. This is some general like edification, just to prove. Right. All right. So yeah, that's pretty much the. All right. First Maccabees 12 and 20 again. King Arius of the Spartans to the high priest, right, Onias, greeting. It has been found in writing concerning the Spartans and the Jews, that they are brothers and are of the family of Abraham. All right, so that's just quick edification. All right, and I'm just gonna get a quick scene. All right, because basically like what's gonna happen is that basically what's about to happen is that there was like other other fellow countrymen about to like join them in battle and things like that, and then Leonidas, he was always like very he was very picky, very selective about who he like wanted in his circle, no matter like how like large or small. There was even a in the movie there was even a Spartan like he had some sort of like birth defect, so he was more of a liability. He knew how to do some things, but but since he wasn't able to like hold his shield properly, he wasn't like battlefield material, according to Leonidas. All right. And he's there was just a scoffer in the background talking about there's only 300 of them, that like the Lord's not looking for large numbers and things like that. He's like large numbers are just like a liability. It's just like more people to like look over, more bullshit to deal with. But it's just that term, like a few good men, quality over quantity. And this is he is one of the things that like Leonidas when he was like testing. All right, so let's get this.
We heard Sparta was on the warpath. We were to get to join forces. If it had led you
we're gonna get scriptures about, he's, I'm a sculptor, I'm a blacksmith, I'm a potter. All right, yeah. All right, here's the good part.
What is your profession?
And since this is like a spiritual, like war, spiritual battle, or that's basically our profession compared, or to the rest of these groups, to the rest of these like people out here. I'm even like the apostles, they were going them about like HODC. They're more of like the priestly, like for lack of a better term, it's like a caste or like a group of people. Other people are just a lot of the Israelites that do like rap videos and things like that. They're more along the line of musicians, minstrels, and things like that. All right, but and they prophesy as well. All right, but as far as us, we're all 100% prophets. Compared, they might be, they look like they're battle ready, like right now, like talking about their numbers and things like that. All right, but them compared to the Spartans, it's just 100% warfare. All right. All right, so we're in Sirach. All right. All right, Sirach 38 and 24. The wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise. How can he get wisdom that holdeth the plough, and that glorieth in the goad, that driveth oxen, and is occupied in their labors, and whose talk is of bullocks? Right. He giveth his mind to make furrows, and is diligent, all right, to give the kind fodder. Slaki. All right, so as far as you have like our people in the world, who talk about their occupation. Maybe they're in like school to become doctors, lawyers, and things like that. So, that's their area of expertise. All right, but what is not their area of expertise is this. All right, but someone who has of course we harp on if you don't work you don't eat and things like that. All right, but just like all right, this is our first priority. This is our like profession. All right, so all right, and let's skip to oh yeah, and these are some of the professions that all right, these people were mentioning. All right, verse 28. The smith also sitting by the anvil and considering the ironwork, the vapor of the fire wasteth his flesh, and he fighteth with the heat of the furnace. The noise of the hammer and anvil is ever in his ears, and his eyes look still upon the pattern of the thing that he maketh. He setteth his mind to finish his work, and watcheth to polish it so perfectly. All right, so doth the potter. And the other guy said, yeah, I'm a potter. All right, sitting at his work and turning the wheel about with his feet, who is always carefully set at his work, and maketh all his work by number. He fashioneth the clay with his arm, and boweth down his strength before his feet. He applieth himself to lead it over, and he is diligent to make clean the furnace. All these trust in their hands, and every one is wise in his work. Without these cannot a city be inhabited, and they shall not dwell where they will, nor go up and down. All right, so of course, these are respectable professions and things like that. All right, but they're not prophets. They're not men of the Lord. All right, and that the scriptures are going to go into that. All right, verse 33. They shall not be sought for in public council, nor sit high in the congregation. They shall not sit on the judgment seat, nor understand the sentence of judgment. They cannot declare justice and judgment. And they shall not be found where parables are spoken. So, all right, long story short, the Lord's not dealing with them. Or, as far as, people in the world, and people are, there's no such thing as like a part-time prophet, basically. All right, and then, these are some of my favorite precepts. All right, and this is chapter 39. All right, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. Or prophecies. Or at least like studying, having the faith. This is what the real men of the Lord are going to be dealing with the majority of the time. All right, verse 2. He will keep the sayings of the renowned men, and where subtle parables are, he will be there also. All right, with root words using the concordance, all right, the blue letter. All right, with all these like breakdowns. Like he's going to be the type of person who would know that Adam and Eve weren't the first like human beings, and they weren't like naked literally. All right, they're going to know they're going to be able to break down like the mark of the beast correctly, among other like intricate things. If the Lord gives them that portion. All right, but all right, they're gonna live in the volume of the book. All right, verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of grave sentences, and be conversant in dark parables. He shall serve among great men, and appear before princes. He will travel through strange countries, for he hath tried the good and the evil among men. All right. So basically, that's like those scriptures are just talking about, like the difference between, a man of the Lord, all right, and a man of the world. All right, and I just showed that clip, all right, because like when it all like boils down, on that battlefield, that's what the Lord's like dealing with. Or not these like part-time, or one is in season, out of season, among just like many other things. All right, but with that, I'll say all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of GMS. All right, shalom to all the Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerely, so like it's sincerity. 100%. All right, and shalom.